what is data science, how do we use it in our daily lives, and what are we going to learn in the next 4 weeks. And if you are if you have any doubt regarding this program or anything, you are free to contact us through our social media platforms. So I would request our ma'am to start off with the session. Ma'am, please continue.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Saichetana, and I'll be the mentor for today. I'll be taking over data science with Python. So, am I audible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So, I'll be sharing my screen. We'll see the present. I'll be sharing my screen. We'll see the present introduction class. So, we'll not be taking over hardcore data handling and all. We'll just see what is what. So, let's start. So, is my screen visible to you all? Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, so we'll be starting now. This is a data science crash course for 1 month, which is being organized by Nation and Innovation. So we'll start. About myself, my name is Saichetana, and I have completed integrated MSc in statistics from Central University of Rajasthan. So what are we going to do today in this 1 hour? Today's objective. First, we'll see what is data science. Second, what is the job opportunity in data science? Because if there are no opportunities, then why should we study anything? Second, and then third is interesting case studies. So, what is data science and how is it being used in our real life? Interesting such kind of cases, and why this course? Obviously. So before starting anything, we like to know what is its popularity, right? So for example, if you're buying some kind of a shoe or you're buying some kind of a new phone, you try to do some kind of analysis before it. कि ये market में चलता है, is this in the trend right now? Is it or not? Means if it is way back, like for example, you will not be interested to buy a flip phone right now, yeah, because there is no trend for it. So in the same way, we are seeing the trend for data science. As you can see, this graph is from 2004. This graph is from 2004 to present date, and we can see the steep rise in the trend. This is the power of data science. It is evolving. So the five highest paying jobs in India. Can you guess what are those highest paying jobs in India? Obviously, first it will always be doctors and surgeons. Now, second is interesting, data scientist. Third is machine learning experts. Actually, data science and machine learning are interlinked, so we can say they both are involving around same field. Blockchain developers and lastly full stack developers. So we are in top three, as you can see, data scientists and machine learning experts who are who are termed as highest top five paying jobs in India. Then our objective. What is data science? So then why is data science? Means why data science? Why are we using the term data science, the science data now? So we use it for doing decision making. So what are we deciding? We are deciding should I buy uh, product A or product B? Like should I buy a phone which has holograms or a phone which is what do you say, just a normal phone? So like that way you have to compare, you have to make decisions, should I go for film A, should I go for film B, which will match my budget, which will match my options, like that way. Then comes predictive analysis. So, what is predictive analysis? You are trying to predict something. Like, for example, you are running a shop. You want to predict, okay, what will be my sale tomorrow? So, based on that and prediction, you will say, okay, I should stock up my shop because there is a chance that it will be run out. And then there is pattern discovery. What is pattern discovery? Like, if you're running a grocery shop, you will discover that those who are buying milk are more likely to buy sugar or Bonvita. This is a pattern. So we ignore it because this is very common. We say, what is new in this? But sometimes, trust me, big industries have earned a lot because of pattern discovery. An example will be Netflix recommendation. Yes, it is a pattern discovery. How? Like, for example, a person is interested in crime or thriller kind of movies. So there is a pattern in his watching list. He will see this movie, then this, then this. All are related to crimes, all are related to thrillers, all are related to rom coms, such kind of thing. So, because of this pattern, Netflix, YouTube, such kind of OTTs have earned a lot. So, what is data science? This is packed in this picture altogether. So, it consists of analysis, it consists of structure, algorithm, process, programming, solving, and knowledge. We'll come to this one by one. So, what are we doing? We ask the right question and explore the data. What does this mean? Like, for example, means data science, no? You have the answer in front of you and you have to search for the question. Reverse. It's completely reverse. Like in schools and in our regular studies, we have a question. Okay, explain what is A. Then you are writing, okay, A is this, A is that, and all. You write the whole thing. So over here, it is reverse. We had everything related to the everything, means all the answers. It is hidden. But our problem is finding the question. What is the right question? Trust me, in data science, if you ask the right question, you will be saving around 50% of your time. And then exploring the data, treasure hunting. We hunt like that way, exploring the data. What do we do by exploring? Is we deep dive into the data. You have all the numbers in front of you. You have to deep dive, look deeply into the data and say, what is it telling us? So far, am I clear or am I going too fast? Hello?
Ma'am, okay.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, from the speed is okay.
So
Yes.
the next part is modeling. So modeling and fine tuning means after you have searched the data, what do? You model the data. What is modeling? Any ideas? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
What is modeling? Do you have any idea regarding it? Modeling of data.
Some data for the can get details about the details, some narrative.
Voice is not clear. Hello? So I'll be saying data modeling is a process used to define and analyze the data requirements to support our problem. So what are we doing? We have a problem. Let us say you want to predict. Let's say you want to predict what will be the score, who will win IPL match, like that. You want to predict IPL season winner. So how will you model your data? Means you will be collecting all the past data in last season who has won, before last season who has won, what is the individual player's statistics here, how many sixes he has done, how many runouts he has given, such kind of statistics you will collect. After collecting them, you will analyze it. So that collecting, you have to place them in a proper order. So that process is known as modeling. After that, we do fine tuning. Fine tuning means you get your results, but you want to improve your accuracy. Like I'm saying, okay, ठीक है, I'm 70% sure that this IPL match will be won by Mumbai Indians. So over here, there is a 30% chance it will lose. So I want, let's say, if I am increasing my efficiency and I'm saying, okay, 90% this team is going to win, then what is happening? I have given you a more surety to it. Means you are more confident. You can put more money on that. So that is what we do. Fine tuning, increasing the efficiency. Then we visualize the data and communicate the results. I mean, suppose if after doing all this high tech programming and all, you get your result. You understand the result. Okay, so and so team is going to win. Now you have to show this result to your friends, and this friend has no coding knowledge. Okay, so over here, how do you present it to him? We present it to him through the form of graphs. How do we graph it? Means we will show how many times his player has won, what is his batting rate. Like that way we graph it. Or what is the trend of a product being bought. Through graphs, we explain the story. That is what a data scientist does. He tells a story on the basis of data. So what is data science again? Data science, I know, is answering a lot of questions and is giving us insights in simple layman's terms. Let's not go into high tech definition. So, data science is using some kind of tools or some kind of logic or some kind of magic and is giving us answers. So, what sort of answers to what sort of questions? So, let's ponder about that. So, first, let's say whom to recommend for a particular program. Let's say I am launching a new program like this data science program. I am launching it. So now I am interested to increase my customer base. For that, obviously, I'll have to spend money to provide advertisements. So over here, to provide advertisement, I have to select a particular group, and that is whom to whom to recommend. Students, obviously, for this. Or if you are selling some iPhones, so obviously you will be targeting a richer section of people or to the youth. And then let's say this, which plan to subscribe to get maximum benefits. Let's take your phone recharges. Like there is 199, 145 to this 2 GB per day, to 50 GB per day. Like that, there are many plans. So which plan is the best for you? This is where data science is being used. Means you will be saying, what is this? Means I to can naturally tell you mere liye 250 is the best plan. Or for me, this 300 plan which gives me around 50 GB per day is best plan. So how do you decide on that? For you, it is mentally based on your preference. But behind it, there is data science. It will see what is your data, maximum usage per day, how many calls you are doing, how much you are spending your time on internet, and based on that, this is your demand. You require per day 3 GB data and this many what do you say voice calls, call durations and all. Based on that, you select a plan. So will the book be a hit? I mean, which book? For example, if there is a movie, we have a trailer. Based on trailer, we can guess, okay, this movie is going to be a hit. Okay, this movie, theek hai, now that's good, average. Hai. Like that way, we make a guess. But what about a book? Means I am not going to read the whole book and tell you okay, it is going to be a hit. I mean, it's a waste of my time. Let's say their book is around 3,000 pages. Come on, I don't have that much time. Okay, I will sit and read 3,000 pages and tell you if this book is great. No. So what am I going to do over there? I will be applying data science. How do I apply data science over there? Simply what I'll do is I'll pick the books from the same author or part one. Same author, how many books he has given, what was his previous hit ratio. He out of 5 books, his 3 books were great. Okay, this book is most probably going to be a hit. Like that way. Next part, I will see. Like Harry Potter series is very trendy right now, and the book which I am searching for is in a similar genre as compared to Harry Potter. So it's very likely to be a hit. Like that way, I'll be analyzing it based on other data and be telling you instead of reading the whole 3,000 pages and telling you, okay, I like this book or not. And then what could be my sales by the end of the week? So you are running a shop and suppose you have to pay up your loans, your bills. So for paying the bills, you have your amount. If, let's say in your bank account you have 70,000 and you have to pay around 80,000 or around 50 to 60,000 for your loan amount. So after giving that, you have to run the whole month. Based on this, we are having a problem. If I pay my bills right now, will I be able to sustain for the next week? So I will be seeing what are my sales, means what income will I get from my sales. So if I think my income is going to be sufficient to match up this loss, I will be saying good. So this is where data science is being used in daily life. And obviously, the current trending question, who will win the game season for IPL? I don't know. Will it rain today? I mean, this is such a normal question. We ask every day, will it be sunny? Will it be rainy today? Will it snow today? Means obviously not in India, but will it be cloudy like that way? So we simply open our app in our mobile and check out the weather. What is the weather in so and so area, and we get it. Okay, it's going to be this much to this much temperature. This much is going to be the rainy percentage. So how do they derive on this decision? That today is going to be rainy or today it is going to be summer. So obviously there is a long meteorological study behind it. So all that meteorological study is nothing but data science. What are they doing? They compare the past data, what is the current wind and all, and they tell today is going to be rainy. Do I need to replace my car in the next 4 years? This is a very important question for people, because sometimes while planning out our futures we sometimes take long term decisions. So long term decision is like, should I replace my car in next 4 years? Come on, if I replace it I'll have to pay the EMI obviously. So will I be able to fork out that much amount from my salary or not? Or is this model going to be outdated? Means the car which I'm running, will it be outdated in the next 4 years? So should I change it? Thinking like that way. All that thought background for that is data science. What are its components? So I have explained to you the application, what makes it interesting. So let's see what is behind data science. So behind data science is statistics, machine learning, and programming. So any ideas about statistics? Hello, hello,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
hello.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah. So any
Ma'am, you
ideas
are
on
audible.
statistics?
Yes, ma'am. We
Okay.
have studied statics earlier in our grad.
So I will be saying about statistics. So statistics is a form of mathematical analysis. So what do? We have some real life data. From that data, we draw out our points or review it, analyze it, and come up with some points. So statistics can be said to be set of tools or techniques or methodologies which we apply on numbers. So statistics and mathematics is like similar, very small difference. What we are doing, for example, we are taking the data and we are trying to explain it. So over there, we are doing descriptive statistics. So let's not go into details about that. Let's just say statistics is analysis of numbers for simple terms. Okay. Next hot item for this whole course is machine learning. So what is machine learning? Let's see over here. The machine is reading how to do something. So like that way. So is the machine literally going to learn like humans? The idea behind machine learning, as the name suggests, is we are going to teach the machine to do some kind of work. Like what it has to do depends. So we are going to teach our machine to predict whether it is going to rain today or not. We are going to teach our machine to tell me what is the date after what do you say, date after from 15 days, or what is the next holiday.
Hello?
Then we are going to teach our machine. Yes,
Yeah,
go
ma'am.
ahead.
Your PPT is not visible.
Actually, it's visible. It may be your network issue.
Is it visible right now, or should
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, okay, fine.
it is?
Okay,
Okay,
fine.
fine.
Now
Now
it's
it's
visible, I
visible, I
think.
think.
Okay, great. So machine learning, where were we? Yeah, machine learning. So we are going to teach our machine to identify the tumor cells from an image. So the machine will read the image and it will tell, okay, this person is having tumor or not. We are going to train our machine to tell us about customers to tell us about which customer is going to quit the program. Like for example, we have some subscription plan, let's say for 12 months, and we are going to predict after 3 or 4 months which customer is going to leave us. So these are all things, applications of machine learning. So there are two
Ma'am,
types. One is
ma'am,
free.
ma'am, sorry to interrupt you, but like most of the students are saying that PPT is not visible. Can you please check once again?
I have just stopped sharing it. I'll just share again.
Yeah, sure.
So am I visible? Is my screen visible right now?
Yeah, now
Yes, ma'am, it's
Yes,
visible.
ma'am. Yes.
this time it is visible. Okay, you can continue.
Yeah, great. So where would we open? So we were at machine learning. Am I visible right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you please repeat, start from the this machine learning point of like topic, like because
The
students.
network was problem.
Okay. Okay. So then we have our machine learning. So we are back to machine learning. So what is it telling us? As the name implies, the machine is going to learn something. As you can see in the picture, it is reading the how-to book. So we are going to teach our machine to do various tasks for us in place. Uh, like for example, we are going to teach our machine to calculate the bill for a customer automatically. So we don't have to type and do that. Or we are going to train our machine to find out the anomalies or anomalies in what do you say, a seismograph, like that way. Or we are going to teach our machine to look at an image and identify key what is the name of that person. Like for example, in Facebook, you get auto recommendations, right? To tag to tag your friends. The name of one time or two times you tag it, and then automatically you get a recommendation. Should I tag this? So that is all machine learning. You are teaching your machine to identify a particular person's face every time it comes in a picture or a video. And another example would be you're teaching your machine to tell you when your car is going to break down in future. Like example, you are going to if your machine observes some kind of sensors data and all, and will tell you in the next week your car is going to break down. So you will avoid going for long journeys. Your machine will tell you about the future predictions for your sales, or whether the company is going to close down, or are some customers going to leave you, like that. So there are two types in machine learning. One is hand-holded one. You are making that like a human being. You are making that person to sit in front of you and you are explaining him to do this, do that, like that way. Hand-holded, feel coding, feel code. So that is known as supervised learning. And another is you are letting him to explore everything and come back to you after learning it. That is unsupervised learning. The same like human beings, we have supervised and unsupervised learning. So I will not go into detail about what is that right now. It's just a concept. So let's dive into it in our future sessions. So then next is our programming. So you don't have to be a high-tech programmer to do data science. That is what I advise you all, because students get cold feet when they look up programming. Programming to nahi aata. It's very complicated. I don't know C. I don't know Java and all. So it's nothing like that. Programming is just a language. Like you use Hindi to do or English to do, it doesn't matter. The work needs to be get done. So that in the same manner is programming. So the main concept you need to understand is the logic. What are you trying to do?
So,
Hello.
Yes.
ma'am, you are not audible properly.
Okay, so am I audible right now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So programming is just a language. You do not have to get cold feet, or you do not have to be a high-tech coder to be a data scientist or to work in data science. You just need to understand the logics, and that's it. Programming is just a language. So if you know the structure, how do I write a if loop, how do I write a while loop, what is if loop, what is while loop, you're good to go. There is no harm in that. So don't get too much afraid of programming. It's very simple. So here are our case studies. So what am I going to do? I'm going to show you some case studies pictures and you have to guess how data science is being implemented in those pictures. Okay, this is like a game, so it is an interactive session, so try to speak up. Okay, so first I'm seeing some kind of customers or people are running towards exit option. So what is, how is this being used in data science? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
So over here, what I'm saying is I have some pictures and I want you all to guess how data science is being implemented in those pictures. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Any guesses?
Ma'am, I am not getting it properly.
So we have some kind of an exit door over here, and some people are running towards it. So this is like, are you going to predict who is going to quit? Like that way, there is one case study. Next, as you can see, a picture in which a customer, we are trying to find a fault in our bank statements or credit bills. So we can say fraud detection. Third is natural disasters. How is data science being used in natural disasters? Any ideas? Or you can say COVID also, because in COVID we have seen a lot of data science implementations as well.
Transferring precautions for coronavirus through digital.
That's one way, correct. And next will be our research work. People are doing a lot of research, right, for developing a vaccine and all. So for analyzing all that data, we are using data science. And the next part will be this. I see a woman. I think it's a call center. I don't know. Any guesses?
Ma'am, please
So we are
repeat.
in what I'm having. What I'm having is some pictures, and I'm trying to tell you about the implementation of data science in that picture. Means we are trying to identify how data science is being used in that, guessing like that way, a guessing game kind of a thing. So the first one, we had customers who are running towards exit option. So we are seeing who are going to quit our program. Like that way, we are detecting something. Next, we can see a credit card bill, and the customer, we are going to identify some fraud. So you can see a red line means a customer is trying to find out where the error is, fraud detection. Third is natural disasters. So data science is being used very well in data, natural disasters, especially in COVID. So where are we? How are we using it? In analyzing the data which we have, predicting when the corona will get over, how many people will get infected because of this, how many people are going to die because of this, which country is going to be affected the most, which country is going to benefit the most based on business, like based on medicines, or a country is going to benefit the most by producing medical equipment, like that way. Then we see a center, I think it's a call center, so something related to customer services. Any hint? So let's just say this is about medicine. So as we have said previously, to identify tumor or to find to I automatically detect a particular disease based on the medical test. And this is a real estate, means a shopping mall. So in shopping mall, pardon, I didn't hear you. Could you repeat again?
Ma'am, identifying error.
Error in identifying error where? So these are all the things which we have discussed, as you can see. Fundraising also. So how do we use data science in fundraising, and what is fundraising? Fundraising means for a particular cause you are raising funds. That example will be Kerala floods or COVID floods, PM health, PM cares, like that. All these fundraising are being supported by data science. If you know, it is a very surprising fact. How is data science helping in fundraising? Any ideas?
Ma'am will identify some sectors where people give more money towards the disaster and etc. Then we'll focus on that sector and we'll ask them to like contribute in the funding.
Very good. That's correct. And we will also introduce some kind of batches kind of system, to boost their loyalty, to increase their empathy towards them. We develop some content. We show the videos. Look how the people are suffering in particular areas. So if you help, it will really matter to them. Like that way, we also broadcast some kind of content, right? All for that, and also to predict how much we will get from this fund. If we predict that, only then can we balance our budget to help, right? For example, if you are developing a shelter, the shelter is going to cost you 1 crore, but your fundraising has only raised around, let's say, 50 lakhs. So where would you get the remaining 50 lakhs? That's a problem. So for that, to have a planned, systematic help, we require predicting fundraising. So over here, apart from identifying segments, we also find out how much amount we will get to plan out our helping activities also. So those were some interesting case studies. So let's come up to this question: why this course? So as you can see in market, there are many online digital courses which are coming up because of this pandemic. So if you see, the unique part is it's just a 1 month crash course kind of a thing. So you don't have to sit for 7 months to get your certification and all. So then this is going to give you a complete overview of data science. So in 1 month, if you see other courses, you will be only dealing with basics of Python or stuff like that. So over here we have complete machine learning about supervised, unsupervised, what is data science, how do we do it from the basic to the complete level where you can, individually handle a case on your own. Then we'll be using Python. So it will be like those who are new to this will be learning a new language known as Python. And those who already know it will be getting to know about how it is being implemented in data science. And right now, Python is a trending language going on for data science. So that's a plus point. And then at the end of the day, you can take up your own data science project. So this is what we are going to do, and this is the benefit of taking up this course. Why this course? So what are we going to do in this course in 1 month? I mean, it's a lot to cover. So we have divided the whole scenario into 5 parts. The first part is going to be introduction to data science and Python. So what is data science? What is machine learning? What is what? Everything what? And why Python? How do you install Python? What is Python? What are softwares in it? What are the libraries in it? Like that. Then part two, basics of Python and data science. So how do I start my Python first of all? How do I read my data? How do I, open my data? Basic, right from the step one, building block one. Then machine learning supervised. So we'll be learning about some algorithms. See what is machine learning and how is it being supervised. I mean, how are you going to supervise it? And then NLP. NLP is natural language processing. So what are we going to do in this is we will be giving you example. For example, the book example I told you, reading a book level, and you get what our course is going to be about. So that's it for today. Thank you and hope to see you in my next class. So if you have any doubts, please share.
You guys can unmute and you can